really hard is that moment when you have to go tell the family that their child has died.
In just the past 4 months, more than 10 local teens have died in car crashes that authorities say could have been prevented. Whether it was the failure to wear seatbelts, drunk driving, or simply an accident, pediatric trauma surgeons at University Hospital are now spending their days off trying to keep more teens out of the operating room. 16-year-old Georgina Rodriguez and 17-year-old Gabriela Lerma, just two of the young victims who fought for their lives at University Hospital this year. University is the only Level 1 trauma center for civilians and pediatric patients in South Texas.
It's painful to lose a child here, but then to have to face the parents and bring that to reality to the parents is heartbreaking.
I think that part never gets easier, and I know they tell us we're not supposed to cry as physicians, but you know what? I cry every single time, and just thinking about it tears me up a little bit.
Rodriguez and Lerma, along with more than a dozen other teens, were all killed in what authorities call preventable car wrecks. From not wearing seatbelts to distracted driving, drunk driving, or unforeseen circumstances, surgeons and nurses at University say it's been a tough 2013.
You block everything out and you focus on treating the patient and getting them to a stable point or saving their life.
13-year-old AJ Espinoza is among the 250 teens who have been treated at University for injuries since January.
I love you.
I love you.
AJ's still recovering from an arm amputation after the car he was riding in had a blowout and rolled 3 times.
They've been really good people and taking care of my boy. And when I saw him, he wasn't even talking or moving or anything, and now he's actually talking and moving. So they've done a wonderful job.
Doctors Brian Eastbridge and Lillian Liao say even they have a hard time coping with the number of teens who have come through their OR in the past few months.
Knowing realistically that isn't my child, there's still just this visceral feeling about an injured child, and how would I feel if that was my kid?
So for the children they can save, these trauma surgeons are now teaching injury prevention. They're actively going into schools, talking to kids about the consequences of driving.
You're not 8 feet tall and bulletproof, and we want you to survive, to live to a happy and healthy adulthood.
The hospital's biggest campaign, Drive Now, Text Later, has surgeons put teens through a roadway obstacle course and have them attempt to text.
I think these injury prevention programs time and time again have proven to work, and I think they're going to continue to work.
Eastbridge and Liao, in the meantime, will continue to work on focusing on the survivors, like AJ, to help them cope.
Those are stories that you kind of go back on to help you get through a difficult situation.
Love you so much. Me too. And I thank God for everything He's given us.
As part of University Hospital's Drive Now, Text Later campaign, you can get one of these cell phone sleeves if you sign a pledge that says you will not text and drive. It prevents you from pulling your phone out while behind the wheel. Now, we have put a link to the pledge on our website. Just go to foxsanantonio.com and click on News Links.